Does everyone know how to tell if your fish is nice and fresh? And that's some real key things with fresh fish, especially trout and freshwater fish. They should never smell fishy. And if it smells fishy, it's started to deteriorate. Also, if you are feeling the skin, I'll show you on one of those afterwards, you push it down, it should spring back very quickly. The only aroma it should have is a little like almost melon or cucumber is all you should smell on it. It doesn't mean it's bad if it does smell fishy, but it is deteriorating, so it's not as good as it could be. And also, if you look at the eyes when you get a whole fish, you'll see in the eyes, they're going to be nice and clear. See, it's already been cleaned and gutted inside. Right behind this little fin here, we're going to do about a 45-degree cut like this, okay? And then we're going to take this and we're going to just follow it along the bone. So that we're going to come right out down here. And then we're going to get a nice fillet like that. Now it's going to have what's called a pin bone in it, which we'll show you how to get that out. The thing about trout is it's a bit of a fatty fish down here along the belly. You can see that. It's always good to take that out because it's just a little bit too rich in flavor and things like that. So when you do that, you don't want to really take too much of the fish. You just want to do it nice and thin just to get that, just like that. This one, these are a little smaller trout than normal, so they'll have just a few little pin bones here. So we're going to take these out, just like that. And then what we get is, you can feel right along here is a line of bones which are from these ones here. This is where you need a little careful by yourself. And then you're going to go along and feel, when you feel one of the bones like this, you just grab it and it just pulls out like that. And you can always tell just by feeling it with your fingers, right? And that's all. Now one of the tricks when you're going to cook a fish on the grill is you want to make sure that you don't overcook it. And you want to make sure it doesn't stick, because if anyone ever has a problem with fish, it's usually the sticking of it, right? So, and the grill will always do that. So you want to have a really hot grill. We're not quite there yet. And always put a little bit of oil on the fish side. Olive oil, of course. Just want to move it around like this, so it covers it over nicely. You can season fish if you want, or you don't have to. Whenever you salt fish, marinate fish, or anything like that, never ever do it more than 10 minutes ahead of time. Especially if you put an acid like lemon juice on it, because it starts to cook. So if you've ever had fish that almost gets kind of jellyish and gooey, it's because it's been marinated too long. That's gefilte fish that can be done just like that. So, a bit of salt and pepper there. So we'll see. Yeah, that's getting pretty good. So what we want to do when we do our fish is we're going to always start with the meat side down, okay? So, like that. Like that. You never want to overdo fish, right? You want to make sure that it's going to stay so that you don't cook it for too long, because overdone fish just isn't nice. So there, so we're going to flip this like that.
Do you not have to oil the skin side?
No, you don't have to oil the skin side. The skin side is going to keep just fine.
Lovely.